hey guys.
How we doing?
Mandee and Mike here.
Good job.
I put Mandee first.
Oh, thank you. So, we've just arrived in Trenton for the East Coast Indoor Dirt Nationals.
Long name, amazing results.
Yes. So we've got Mike and Billy racing this weekend, 600 micro sprints. And tonight, you want to explain what's exactly happening tonight?
I'm driving the XR7 for Bob Hummer, sponsored by Rodota Trucking and Excavating. And I'm teammates with Alex and Brendan Bright. And we got Matt Benedetto as my crew chief.
What happened to me?
Oh, Mandy's gonna help me too.
All right, quit.
Well, she rolled her eyes when I asked her to help, so I wasn't sure. I guess we got her on board. That's cool.
I suppose if I must.
We're gonna do some warm-ups at 1, and then at 6 or 7. What time is it? I don't know. At 6 or 7, we're gonna do some heats, 10-lap heats with 10 cars, top 6 transfer to A main qualifiers, and then we're gonna do
another heat.
They're gonna have E and F letter mains to get into the A qualifiers if you didn't make it in, and then the A qualifiers are gonna be 15 cars, 15 laps, and the top 3 transfer to the A main. So that's gonna be a lot of.
Yeah, I think they put the max like 100 cars can come.
Right.
Because
we're supposed to be 100 cars.
We're actually gonna be like in wedding tents outside, and people crammed in hallways. I think, are we in a tent?
There's heat in the tent.
Yeah, good. So yeah, because it's like 30 degrees out here in Trenton. But yeah, so practice mostly qualifying tonight, and hopefully all goes well, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's head in. The track was in pretty rough shape. Practice last night, and I guess they actually called it early to completely tear the track apart and basically redo it. It's wrong in here right now. But, Mike's on track now. Yeah, only 2 sets of practice, and then we're done until I think like 6 or 7. So, last set. So, practice is over. It's 4 o'clock. The general admission doesn't open until 6, and we don't start racing for another 3 hours. Yes. So yeah, just gonna hang out. You guys ordered some pizza. It is I love this indoor stuff, but it is so packed. You're on top of one another. It's so bad. So sounds like they're airing the joint out because the fumes are strong. But in other news, guys are both Billy and Mike are pretty somewhat confident. I guess I call it the preheat to the heat. Mike starts second in the first heat. Billy starts 7th in the second heat, but they go by passing points. So Mike just has to go forward, Billy just has to go forward, and yeah. So we're in wedding tents, but then there's actually an aisle with random rooms where cars are. spun, different people spun 3 times. So we had to start over and over, and Mike literally just got the lead every time. And that one time we actually kind of lapped backwards. So we got 5th, not good for passing points. But again, I mean, of course, like, bias here, but Mike never really runs these, like, open wheel period. It's been probably 8 months since he's done this, but whatever. It is what it is. It's a learning experience. He's having fun. That's all that matters. Billy, on the other hand, looked great. Started 7th, finished 2nd. Literally, like, this close to winning the heat. I guess we're calling this heat, right? The heat. But the tires coming out of 4, right on the bottom, were right in his way. Otherwise, he would have, like, went airborne. So, I think it's the top 60. There's 70 some cars here tonight. The top 60 lock in will transfer to the qualifiers tonight. So assuming hopefully we're in the top 60 and we get to race some more. But in other news, I'm gonna make myself in season and wait. So currently meeting in the mines over here because we are, I mean, I told Mike we're like the 3rd break. We're racing with teammates with Brendan and Alex Bright. However, this is the cars that they race all the time. They race 600s. So for Mike to run these big, huge mud turtles. Sorry, bottom. My brother came over and was like, listen guys, you gotta set up the car, like my brother drives it because Alex drives open wheel, you know, so what works for Alex doesn't work for Mike. And my brother's like, basically set it up so Mike can feel the right rear, like my brother, like when you're in a modified, unlike a sprint car or something open wheels. So we'll see if it works. They're kind of itching their heads right now, like, all right, so whatever Alex had didn't work for Mike. So it's all being comfortable in the car. I mean, I know personally between my dad and my brother for years and years, like, they help each other, but their driving style is different. So what works for one doesn't work for the other one. So waiting to find out where the heck we're going to be starting in the qualifier. Until then, we wait. Again. I have to quickly say this because it always makes me laugh. I'm standing up, getting the lineup, and hey, excuse you. As I was saying, getting the lineup, and I hear 2 guys behind me. They're like, "Oh, that's not Billy Pauch. That's not the Billy Pauch." And I'm like, "It's one of them." I'm over here like, I'm not related. It's so good. Mike literally missed the A qualifiers by, I think, like 4 points. Oh man, such a tough pill to swallow. Billy, however, I think starts 3rd, 4th, and I think the top 3 lock in. So really, really sucks, but it's all part of it. It's one of those things like how you actually draw well. You finish, I mean, you went backwards, but you finished technically 5th, and yet you still don't make it. So we'll probably be starting in like D, the E, the F tomorrow. Yeah, what are you gonna do? So Billy, like I said, I think he rolls off 3rd or 4th in the 2nd heat. 15 laps, top 3, lock it. I'm definitely not gonna have a voice tomorrow. Mike isn't too thrilled about doing a recap tonight, and Billy did somewhat decent, and he left us, so he does not get a recap. So, toodles to him. Mike's like, I should have left with him.
I guess so.
Yes.
I can do a recap.
Please do.
It's all right.
Okay, thank you.
I drew 18, which put me in the first heat. Conditions were a little different than practice. I wasn't quite prepared for what we had, and but went out there and ran okay. Started second and got 3 really good restarts. They just couldn't get a lap in, and then it went green to checkered after that, and I lost some spots. I slid up and guys got by me on the bottom, and I finished 5th, which with passing points gave me a really low score because I started in second and finished 5th instead of like starting like
Fifth
a guy
and going
the guy that started 4th and finished 5th was way ahead of me.
Yeah.
So even guys that finished 6th were ahead of me. So I didn't make the A main qualifier tonight. I'll be in some kind of alphabet soup letter main tomorrow.
It's gonna be great.
And I don't know. I think we should be able to go forward. We weren't slow by any means. I just think I didn't get enough points. That's all.
Pretty much. And I mean, it was a whole 10 laps, and that was it. I mean, you guys were ready to start making adjustments, and we missed it by like 4 points. So
yeah,
it happens. I mean, out of 70 some cars, holy crikey.
Yeah.
A lot of cars.
And there's a lot of wrecks in the A main qualifiers. I think like even if I started dead last in it and just finished, I think we would have had the top 5.
Yeah.
But I didn't start in it, so
No.
couldn't do that.
So tomorrow's gonna be interesting. We're gonna go straight home, go to bed, and get some sleep because tomorrow's gonna be a long day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is day 1. On to day 2. Make sure to like the video, subscribe the channel, subscribe the newsletter down below. Was that like record timing? Did you get all that?
I got it.
Come back tomorrow. See you, everyone.
See ya.